Mustafa. How are you today? Can you hear me all right? Hello. How's it going? How's your voice feeling? And what have you been working on this week? Have you been working on your originals? I feel like I
Um,
have a hair or something in my eye. That's not good.
um, I, so I think I got sick, yesterday.
Oh no, something has
Yeah.
been going around for sure.
Oh, no, this one was my fault. I left the window open last night. Well, not last night, 2 days ago.
Ah,
Because my cat really loves, like, being on the window and, like,
yeah.
looking through it. So I was like, you know what, I'll leave the
Right.
window open. It feels warm. And then I woke up and it was like really cold in my room, and I think I
Oh,
just got a cold from there. Um,
that makes
Thankfully,
sense.
uh, I've been just sleeping, um,
Oh.
and I feel better than I don't know. How do I explain it? I feel like I'm getting this over pretty quickly, but I might be like falsely optimistic. But
Oh.
um, yesterday I felt like I was catching something. Today I feel like I have caught it, but I feel like I'm
Mm.
like already like fighting it, so I don't know.
Oh. Oh, well, have you tried singing today just to kind of see how that goes?
No. I kind of I try to reserve my voice as much as possible when I'm sick.
Sure, for sure.
Um, I try to like not speak a lot because I
Mm-hmm.
if I try to cough, which I haven't, but if I do, that's already a lot of like stress on my vocal folds. So
Yeah,
to like kind of like balance that out, I try to speak as less as possible. So,
that makes sense. Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I would love to just kind of see where things are at. Let's try on a hum first. Can we try going, just kind of sighing down first off? Perfect. All right, and then let's try a, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Great. And then a, mm-mm.
Mhm.
And then let's try a, mm.
Mhm.
Lovely. All right. So then let's try going on an open sigh. So an ah sliding down. Let's do a ah.
Ah.
Beautiful. Good. Let's try aha.
Ah.
And oh no.
Oh no.
Perfect. All right, good. And then let's do, hmm, let's try now sustaining on a single pitch. So we're going to hold out. So let's try starting a little bit lower. All right, and we're just going to hold this one out. All right, breathing in. Well, I didn't tell you what to say, did I? Let's do on me to sustain. Breathing in. Me. Good. How'd that feel?
Um, it felt fine.
Okay. All right. Then let's try. We're going to go up. Breathing in. Me. 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 All right, is all of that feeling okay?
Um, Started to hurt a little.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Was it at this, like, was it at the end of holding out for a while? Or was
Um,
it just on that pitch?
I think it was, like around like the last three started to feel a little more forceful.
Got it. Okay, so that's an important thing just to kind of acknowledge and know and go, okay. So I need to make a note of that and be a little more gentle as I get a little bit higher today. Um, Great. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to sigh back down. Awesome. All right, and then let's move lower here first. Let's try in a V consonant, and we're gonna do a moving down, breathing in, Okay, good. So then let's try. We're going to slide up a little bit higher, but this time we're going to do on an open mouthed hum. So try on. Good. So let's try going on. One, two, ready, and.
I don't think I could go any higher.
Okay, all right. So that's about where we should stop. Okay, good. Good self awareness there. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to slide on down on a sigh. Let's do a. Stretch everything out, yawn space, opening everything up. All right, so then let's try. Let's do on an oo vowel. Let's move down. So we're going to go on ooh, breathing in. Ooh, ooh, Is that still feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So then let's try. We're going to go up higher now with that scale. Let's do this on an O. Let's go on so on so. Breathing in. So. Breathe. 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 So. Does that still feel comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Awesome. So let's try moving up a little bit more. All right. Breathing in. So. So. So.
I think
So.
there. I think I don't. I can't have the power. It's
That's
very low.
okay. Yeah. So just having that self awareness, I think, is really essential. So I'm glad that we're, able to get that in our mind and be like, all right, that's where it is.
Mhm.
So absolutely. So then let's go ahead and we're gonna just sigh back down. So ah. Yeah, perfect. All right. So then let's try. uh, let's do moving lower again. Let's go. Na, 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 na. Breathing in. Na, 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 na. 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 Na,
Na
na,
na
na,
na
na,
na na
na. Na,
na
na,
na
na,
na
na,
na.
na. All right, and let's work our way back up again. So we're going to try, let's go on, let's do zoo, zoo, oh, ooh. All right, breathing in. Zoo, oh, ooh. 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 Zoo. 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 Try one more. Zoo. Okay, how'd it feel?
Um, it started getting harder at the very top, I feel like, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, I think that's the limit. That's okay. Yeah, so your body just said, hey, I think I'm good here. I don't want to go any further. So we listen to that and we adjust. All right, awesome. So then let's go ahead and slide back down.
Uh,
Ah,
uh,
good. All right, so then let's see. If you were going to maybe give yourself um, maybe a note on what you felt happening in your voice during those exercises, what would that note be?
I feel like that like bridge or like the very like high part, I guess, and like the low bridge, they were kind of very. I was not that confident with them.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
or they were just a little more how do I say? A little more unsupported.
Ah, okay. So you felt like it was more of a breath issue?
I don't know if it was a breath issue. I just think that I don't really know. Um
Okay.
but yeah.
That's all right. Sometimes it's hard to self-identify, but you just felt like there wasn't as much power in those notes.
Uh kind of, yeah. But I don't know if that's hopefully my voice doesn't seem like it's completely gone from being sick, but hey.
Yeah, so it's right, like it's still there. It just doesn't have quite as much of that strength that you're used to, right?
Mhm. Kind of.
Yeah, so we want to try to get get more of that back. Um, yeah, so then um, let's really focus on the breath itself. Um, what would you say is maybe a song that has um, like a nice flow to it, like "Let It Go" by James. What's his name? James Bay, I think. The "Let It Go, just let it be." Like
What
something
direction are you
that's a little
talking?
more smooth and flowing, a little bit of an easier range.
Um there's one, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. The song.
Or like all of me loves all of you. John Legend, like something that's a nice flowing ballad, like maybe more like R&B, more of like a mid-range.
I was thinking of this one, but I don't think this song. I don't know. I'll try it, I guess. But
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me, see through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me, time to make it right. So why are you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight.
like it's kind of like I guess it's that flowy, but I don't trust myself with the singing like very like full bass songs. Like all of me, I could actually sing pretty well. Um, but I wouldn't trust myself with like where I'm at right now. Um,
Aww.
I could be no.
Yeah. So Okay, so let's go ahead and try this one that you just played, and let's have you go through. Let's do it on the on an open mouth hum. So, let your jaw hang open, but keep your tongue attached to the roof of your mouth. Can we try that?
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me, see through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me, time to make it right. So why are you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name, doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now, but it's only a matter of time. And eye for an
I
eye.
don't think I could do this part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and maybe it goes a little bit too high. What if you tried it the octave lower instead of that? Time, da, 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 da. Can we drop it the octave? Can you try that?
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, mm, 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 mm. All right, so it's like, all right, I could try. Um, Here, I'll do it right now.
Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now, but it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, I'll go blind. And when did you stop being kind? You twisted your words like a knife. Well, I'm sure that you're hurting inside. Why would you make your pain mine? You're making me pay for your crimes. Darling, I'll be fine. It's only a matter of it ain't no.
All right, there you go.
Great. Okay. Good. Okay. So, with that flow and with the breath and the vibrations and the resonance, what were you noticing?
It seems like I have to sing this in my mix for it to be the most comfortable
Okay.
for the verse. I felt like when I was humming it, it felt like I was singing in my mixed voice rather than chest.
Ah, yeah, a little more balanced, right? So we're relying more on um, the support of those muscles working together rather than one or the other, right? Um, and I think that really is going to be optimal all the time, because you're going to be like, oh, okay, I have where I'm not just um, I'm not just how do I say it? Relying fully on one muscle or the other, but they can help each other, right? So if you think of like carrying something really heavy, for instance, if you have two people carry it, it's just so much easier than like if it's bulky and awkward to carry, you're moving furniture or something. The level of ease that kicks in when it's like, oh, I have support. And so that's what we're, trying to do here is having that support from both muscles working together. So I think you're discovering that. So with the hum, we're going, oh, okay, so that mix and that balance is where I really get like the sweet spot. Awesome. All right, so then can we try, let's just do a, yeah. Now let's focus that energy and vibrate through a little more intentionally with a, beautiful. And then can we try, let's do a, going a little bit lower. Lovely. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so then we're going to try. Let's go on the song with that. And when you get to the high part, just drop the octave. So it'll be like,
Okay, so the
rather than, we're going to just drop that octave.
okay. Go.
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me. See through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me. Time to make it right. So why you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name. Doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now. But it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, you'll go blind. And when did you stop being kind?
Keep messing it up. Can I try one more time?
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm, all
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me. See through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me. Time to make it right. So why you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name. Doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now. But it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, you'll go blind. And when did you stop being kind? You twisted your words like a knife. Well, I'm sure that you're hurting inside. Why would you make your pain mine? You're making me pay for your crimes. Darling, I'll be fine. It's only a matter of it ain't over yet.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go through on Lulu one time. So, Lulu, 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 Lulu this time. And again, just stay in the lower octave. Yeah?
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me. See through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me. Time to make it right. So why you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name. Doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now. But it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, you'll go blind. And when did you stop being kind? You twisted your words like a knife. Well, I'm sure that you're hurting inside. Why would you make your pain
I
mine?
keep messing it up. I'm sorry. I feel
That's
like
okay.
I'm going all over the place, that's my fault.
That's all right. That's all right. I know sometimes on the exercises too, it's a little like, what am I doing? Right? Because we're just so focused on one particular thing. Let's go through on the vowels of the words one time. So, like, an eye for an eye is going to be I. Right? You're just being kind would be whoa, yeah, right? Oh, yeah. Trust me,
Alright.
I'll be fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right? So a little bit softer, and let's do it on the vowels of the words.
Okay. Alright.
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me. See through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me. Time to make it right. So why are you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name. Doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now. But it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, you'll go blind. And when they just stop being kind, you twisted your words like a knife. Well, I'm sure that you're hurting inside. Why would you make your pain mine? You're making me pay for your crimes. Darling, I'll be fine. But it's only a matter of it ain't.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, good. All right. So let's try now softly on our words.
Alright.
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me. See through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me. Time to make it right. So why are you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name. Doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now. But it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, you'll go blind. And when did you stop being kind? You twisted your words like a knife. Well, I'm sure that you're hurting inside. Why would you make your pain mine? You're making me pay for your crimes. Darling, I'll be fine. It's only a matter of it ain't over.
Something like that.
Okay, awesome. All right, good. So I think that this one doesn't need a ton of power and volume anyway, just as a song. But it does need consistent, flowing breath support.
Mm.
So it needs to have this steady flow to it, where we're managing that breath really well. So I would say thinking about things like keeping your rib cage open the whole time and trusting your diaphragm to do that work is going to be helpful. We don't need to open the mouth as much, except for when we go up to the higher notes. You'll want to open when you get to those notes, but elsewhere we can keep the mouth space a little bit more closed. What are some of the things that you notice? I feel like you can be a little bit lighter in the vocal fold pressure on this one.
Yeah. Um, I would say, um, it's like I understand that breathing was like a thing, but I also don't want it to be like I think about my breathing because I feel like if I start thinking about my breathing, I would like over pressurize or I'll under pressurize.
Yeah,
So
just like
I
doing
try.
too much.
Yeah, I didn't want to do too much, so that's why I didn't
Sure.
really want to think about my breathing while doing it. What I just
Yeah,
wanted to focus on was um the notes that I'm hearing. Can I try to hit them as much as possible, uh,
absolutely.
even if it's later or more. Eventually, at the very, I did realize that maybe I was doing maybe a little bit too much tension at the very like
Ah,
breathy part, like the top.
okay.
I feel like maybe there. I could have. Uh, I think I could have relaxed myself a little bit more.
Mm.
Um, Maybe did some vowel modifications. I just didn't trust myself in hitting those notes because I was sick. So I feel like I
Oh,
needed that extra
yeah.
like
So just erring on the side of caution a little bit more with being
mm-hmm,
in that recovery zone. Yeah, that totally
mm-hmm.
makes sense. Um, so then tell me, okay, let's dare one time through. I want you to try to sing it the way you feel like it normally should be sung. Yeah? And then if your voice cuts out or cracks or
Okay.
something, that's okay. That'll just tell us something important. Um, if it's painful, stop. But let's see what happens if we try to sing it the way you feel like it normally should be sung. I actually had another student today who is recovering from a bad cough, and at the start of the session, they were singing like very, very softly. We had to really coax their voice. To come out to play, but then by the end they were able to project a lot more, and they were like, oh, my voice feels okay. And it just took a little bit of that coaxing along kind of thing.
Okay.
So I just want to see what happens if we just sort of explore a little bit, see what happens if you try singing the song the way you normally feel like it should be sung.
Look me in the eyes, tell me you're not lying to me. See through your disguise. You can't keep on hiding from me. Time to make it right. So why are you still saying I'm wrong? Well, it's only a matter of time to set it straight. Time to tell the world that you've been lying on my name. Doing what you want and think you're gonna get away. Well, I'll leave it up to fate for now. But it's only a matter of time. And eye for an eye, you'll go blind. And when did you stop being kind? You twisted your words like a knife. Well, I'm sure that you're hurting inside. Why would you make your pain mine? You're making me pay for your crimes. Oh, darling, I'll be fine. And it's only a matter of it ain't no.
It was somewhere there. It was like inconsistent.
That's okay. Yeah, but it still was like we could still do, I think, more than you had thought that you could, right? It was like, oh, okay, we can do some of this. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it, maybe doesn't feel perfect yet, but it's on its way, which is good. So tell me, if you were going to give yourself a note on how to continue practicing this one during the week, what would be your main note to self if you were going to give yourself that like practice plan for this particular song?
I I think the hummings and then the vowels and then sing the song help that progression.
Yeah.
You know what
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
So the humming really helped. If you feel like you're not too stuffy, and it's a song that stays a little bit lower in mid range, you could do a closed mouth hum as well. Um, so you can do that as well. Um, so it doesn't have to be the open mouth. The open mouth we use if we go a little bit higher. So you can play with actually both of those, the open mouth hum and the closed mouth hum. You'll feel the tingles a little more in your lips when you do the closed mouth hum.
Mm-hmm. Um, I Thankfully I don't feel like my voice isn't completely gone. It doesn't sound
Good.
like it's completely gone, which is a good thing.
Yes, for sure. For sure. That's a good
But I
thing.
don't know. It's just the start, so we'll see. Or maybe the end. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see on Sunday. So,
Yes, yeah, taking a couple days to let your voice work through some of that. Um, so then, if you were going to say maybe one of your original songs that you feel like you could do some similar practice with, what would be one of those that you think would be a good option?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, like do you have an original song that's a little more flowing and ballad like, that's a little more
no.
smooth, connected, more like mid to low range that you could work on?
Um, it's kind of. I've been like before I got sick, all I was doing was singing like this one EP that well, not EP, this one album that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Um, where it goes like it's very soft. Most of the songs are very soft. So like, oh, I'm suffering. Playing with pain on my adamant. Well, I can't do it right now. I definitely can't
Oh.
because I could tell by like my voice. It's more deeper and it's kind of like holding more. But it's like, ooh, I'm suffering, laying with pain on my adamant. I walked through the emergency doors. I had to make it quick. Sweat dripping my face. I couldn't handle it. Like it's like very like lighter, but for some reason right now I could definitely feel the sickness where it's like kind of like
Oh.
holding it down. It's like an
Yeah.
anchor where it's like pulling it. Um,
Yeah.
but anyways,
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Um, so I think utilizing some of these same exercises in that other context could be great, like with a couple different songs. So I like the idea of taking, one that's a cover song and then also taking one that's one of your originals and being able to use those same techniques throughout.
okay.
Yeah. So tell me, um, if you were going to maybe say, like, what are some good vocal hygiene things that you can do between now and Sunday to, like, take extra good care of your voice this week?
I've
What would
been
those things be?
um well, one is the frequency of like my me talking. So I don't
Yeah.
talk a lot whilst being sick.
Yeah.
Um, Like I guess it's also like in the mornings I never talk either. Like
Okay.
I rarely talk in the mornings as like a normal habit
Yeah.
um and especially when I'm sick I kind of become like a baby. I don't speak at all. I
Oh,
just like I'm very
right.
like very closed into myself. All I do is
Hmm.
like the the NyQuil where it's like the night one where it just instantly makes you sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just drink that and I just go to bed and I just try to keep sleeping and um
Sure.
I don't know, it helps me personally. I'd rather, you know, technically waste a day or two and try to get better as fast as possible than
Yeah,
um
I wouldn't say that it's wasting a day to rest your voice. And I really like that you mentioned talking as well, because um, most of the time, um, singers don't lose their voice necessarily because of their singing. Most of the time, singers have, pretty decent, um, pretty decent um, technique, and so we tend to be pretty, um, pretty intentional, pretty aware of our voice and what it needs. We tend to kind of know techniques that can help with that. But in our speaking voice, we don't usually think about it as much. So, a couple things to keep in mind are one, when you're speaking or singing, either one, try to keep a clean, clear tone all the time. Um, if it's like whispery, if it's more textured sounding, it's going to be more wearing and more fatiguing and abrasive to the vocal folds. So, a clean, clear tone is what we're always striving for. So, I know some people will whisper when they're trying to save their voice, but that actually is going to be more
All right.
strenuous on your vocal folds.
Well,
So if you talk, try to keep a nice, clean, clear tone. But resting your voice is also a great option. Try to really be hydrating both externally and internally. So try to maybe use a humidifier, boil some water, run like a steamy shower and leave the door open so the steam can billow out, and
yeah,
go in
I,
and
I
like
just
breathe
did
it
a
in.
I just did a steamy shower an hour ago. I was there for like
Perfect.
maybe 15 minutes.
Nice. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So both drinking your hydration and then also having environmental hydration as well
I
can be really
I had
helpful.
an issue though.
Yeah.
Last night I really have a bad habit of clearing my throat when I feel like I'm getting sick.
Ah.
And I feel like and I started like spitting out some blood, which was not a good thing.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Yeah, that's not great.
So yeah, and then after that, I stopped clearing my throat and I
Yeah.
stopped talking actually. I stopped talking till basically, um, I guess 2:50 when my parents were calling me saying like, "Hey, we called you. You didn't answer." I was like, "Oh, I was just sleeping." And then
Oh.
the first time I actually had a conversation today was just right now with you. So,
Yeah.
I've been saving my voice ever since last night where I was like, "Oh, um,
Yeah. I mean, if you cough up blood, I mean that tells you how abrasive it is. So it's much less satisfying. But a laryngologist told me it's as effective, just less satisfying, if you do two sharp exhales and then you swallow. It's as effective as clearing your throat, but it's a lot more gentle on the vocal folds. So you do those
yeah,
two sharp exhales and then swallow, and it helps to clear off the vocal folds. If the congestion that's draining just sits on top of your vocal folds, it's going to make you want to cough, and also it's going to be kind of irritating to the vocal folds themselves. So we just want to be aware of that and
okay,
adjust accordingly and be like, okay, what does my voice need, in this moment?
yeah."
Um,
I just took some oil of oregano in the morning. Do you know what that is?
yeah,
Okay, I took that. I took a good amount, and it was
okay.
pretty strong. And it did burn like the inside of my throat, but I felt really
Yeah.
well afterwards because I felt like it opened up a lot of things.
Oh,
Um,
good. I'm glad.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
there some other things you can do, like herbal teas are great. Menthol is going to be kind of drying to your throat, so I usually say stick with more herbal things like lemon and honey with
I was
warm
actually gonna
water
go
is
to the
great.
store after this, so
Okay.
um, if you want,
Yeah.
is there anything I should maybe buy while I'm there?
Yeah, like the Ricolas tend to have herbal options that don't have the menthol in them, that are like the lemon and honey and maybe echinacea. So if you look for those, they're cough drops that are pretty soothing. Or just look for the straight up Manuka honey, just it's crystallized honey, but it's like a lozenge you can suck on. Those are really soothing and great for the vocal folds. The honey also kind of creates like a coating along your throat, which kind of protects as well. So if you have drainage and whatnot, and the honey actually also helps to clear out different drainage that might be affecting
Yeah,
you. It helps to clean all that like congestion out. Um,
I don't have
so
any drainage though. It's weird. I I just felt like there's something like just like I guess like here, and I was like, I don't know what that feeling is. But then I was like,
huh,
okay, maybe I'm getting sick. And so
yeah,
today I woke up. I didn't have any drainage either today, but it's like
yeah. Sometimes it
there's
is
something.
just like, oh, you're sick, and so we deal with it. Oh,
But all right, yeah, I'll definitely work on that and try to get. I'll look into a store. I'll maybe get some like electrolyte drinks as well.
yeah,
Um,
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, hydrating, I think, is going to be really important. Being sure that you're hydrating. Um, I would say that's one of the most important things is hydration. And I mean, even like if you're ever too sick to go out, kind of a thing. and you have just like water and a little bit of fruit juice and like a little dash of salt, you can create an electrolyte drink yourself. So you just need water, a little bit of fruit juice, and then you put just a teeny tiny bit of salt in it, and it's going to help your body similarly to like a Gatorade. Um,
All right.
so yeah, I think hydrating, resting, really paying attention to what
Um,
your body needs. I would
what
say
about like the
typically the
probiotic?
advice is not to go cold turkey and just stop using your voice. Usually they advise just being more aware, more gentle, um,
Okay.
and being really smart about how you use your voice. So, yeah,
Um,
but if you feel pain in the vocal folds, whatever you're doing, just stop and go ahead and rest until you feel like you can, do some things with your voice without having that pain.
what about like the probiotic yogurt? Do you think that's a
I would say, if you're affected by things like acid reflux, for sure. A lot of the time when we have a cold kind of thing, the tummy gets irritated as well.
oh. I just like what it tastes like. I really want something like
Yeah,
dairy, but
sure.
like I know my other yogurt could feel like it would create like mucus, and I really like this one
Yeah.
probiotic yogurt where it feels like it's very like smooth and very
Hmm.
um it's kind of like jello feeling.
Mm,
It's like it has a
sure.
different
Yeah.
texture to like the other ones.
I know that dairy does. They say that dairy is something that creates more mucus, which is true. It thickens the mucosal lining. I am not really someone who's bothered too much by dairy, um, but
Okay.
it does thicken the mucosal lining, which for some singers is really annoying. So you have to just kind of know yourself and what your body needs and what it's telling you it's asking for. Um, since you have felt like, with coughing up blood and stuff, I was thinking
Yeah.
aloe juice might be a good thing. Um, the aloe juice drinks, usually you can find those in like the juice aisle generally. They're pretty popular in like Latin American countries. But aloe is very soothing, very healing, and it's kind of like cooling. So I think the aloe juice might be really nice and
Okay.
soothing for that, and would still be pretty hydrating, give you electrolytes, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that give you some good ideas? Do you feel like warm fluids would be comfortable and feel good right now, or do you feel like
Oh,
more cool things would feel better?
I just had warm like soup and it
Okay.
hit like right on spot, which was like really good. It felt really good where it
Good.
hit like right here.
Aw,
Um,
that's
but
good.
I really liked I kind of I put bread in like the um I guess oven for a little bit just so it could like be like a little more like softer and hard and that was
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Um
Yeah, so the
unfortunately,
warm is feeling good. So in that case, I would say, um, maybe like some warm broth would be really
mm,
nice as well.
okay. Well, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. I know a lot of people have been getting sick. It's that season,
Yeah.
with allergies and colds and things. So
It's my dad is sick,
all
so
the weather
he's
changes. Oh, yeah, if
he's
your
very
dad's
sick.
sick too.
But for me, I it was my stupid mistake. I just left the window open, um, because it was like pretty warm, like really
Aw.
hot that day, and and then all of a sudden it went from like 70s to like 40s,
Oh, yeah, the drastic temperature changes.
and
Yeah,
so
my body doesn't like those either.
and then I woke up and I'm like, oh, I feel sick today, and
Aw.
and it was pretty. It's like it looks warm, but it's windy, so that's the issue too. So yeah, it makes like a 40 feel like 30s with the
Yeah.
wind. But
Right.
oh well.
Yeah, so just, listening to your body, paying attention to what it needs. It sounds like, you are doing the right things for yourself. If we do get to Sunday and like you feel like it's worse, and you're like, it's painful, I can't really, sing, we can always adjust to
Okay.
another day too.
Yeah,
Okay.
if not, I should be available.
Yeah.
If not Sunday, maybe like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Right.
Friday,
Yeah.
any of those days. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I've had recently a few students that we've just had to postpone a little bit just because, they were in a rough vocal spot. And, I don't want you to do anything that's going to be, you know,
Does my voice
injurious
sound
to
like
your
it's
voice,
completely gone? Does my voice sound like it's completely like gone, or is it like, oh, it sounds okay.
If I were where you're at and I had a performance, I would still do it.
Okay, so
It
you would
wouldn't
say,
be like my favorite performance ever. I'd have to really heavily rely on technique and I would have to,
okay,
maybe adjust how I did some things, but I mean, I could still get through it. It just wouldn't be
all right,
as fun.
all right. It would be least enjoyable. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, usually I would say, we can handle like one or two things going wrong. Like, okay, I have allergies and I'm a little vocally fatigued. But when it starts to be more than that, that's when we start canceling, that it's like,
Okay.
okay, am like I have way overused my voice and I have, a really bad cold and I have acid reflux. And it's like, it just starts to be like, I can't manage all of this. So you have to kind of monitor for yourself that comfort level and going, do I feel like I have the skill and the technique to be able to get through this? And also, how demanding would that performance be? If it's a very demanding performance, I might go, we need the understudy to do it. But if it's something I feel like I could, get through still and I'd have some time to rest afterwards, then, maybe I would do it. So it just kind of depends on the
Okay.
situation. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'm just gonna keep, I guess, trying to take care of myself and
Yes,
hopefully.
for sure. Yes. Yeah, when your body says, "Hey, I'm not my best right now," we listen to it. We take extra good care of ourselves.
All right.
So, yeah, take extra good care of yourself and
Thank you.
I'll plan to see you Sunday. Just let me know if we need to postpone, okay?
All right, no problem. Thank you so much.
Alrighty. Bye, Mustafa. Have a good
Bye
one.
bye.